welcome. It's Julie Cube and I'm here on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia on a lovely sunny winter's morning. A little bit chilly this morning, but the rest of the day has been absolutely beautiful. I have a 60 by 30 canvas that I intend working with today. And I'm probably not going to explain what is in my head because of late it just seems to go any way but loose. It just doesn't seem to go the way I planned, and I just have to literally go with the flow. So that's what I'm doing today. Just going to coat my canvas. This is just my normal, this one is global acrylic mixed with my pouring medium. The recipe is in the drop down box, so it's nothing different. This is the same as I mix all my other paints, is with a mix of 70% clear glue and 30% water. I have the pouring medium recipe and a link to a video doing all the beginner's pours if you're a beginner and want to give this lovely art form a bit of a go. It's definitely rewarding and you will be shocked how addicted you become to it, really. So I'm just putting a bit more paint on because I'm going to do my background that I've been doing of late, which I'm loving. So it's just making sure there's plenty of white there. Now this is it's a pre-mix, it's called Dark Sea. It's one of my favourites, but I had a big container left over, so what better than to use your pre-used containers to store your paints in. So that's what I'm doing. This actual effect has become like, it's quite nice all on its own, so easy. This particular way of painting is kind of very much Jackson Pollock style. So it's nothing new, as usual. There's never nothing new. It's all been done before. But anyway, this is, yeah, my little bit to it. So I'm going to just blow this out. So excuse the noise of the hair dryer. Wow, so this effect is just beautiful on its own. If you really wanted to do a big painting, how simple to make your own art for all huge big, you could really do a huge canvas like this and it just looked beautiful. It's probably a bit more colour than I wanted, but I can't believe these cells. It must be the Floetrol in my paint that's bringing out these gorgeous cells. There is no silicone in the paints that I'm using at the moment. If I do use silicone in the paints, I will always mention it. And there is a recipe for both underneath in the drop down box in the description underneath the video. Okie doke, so without further ado, let's get into this. This is phthalo blue, so I am going to just do two simple whoop. a very simplistic piece of work today. No biggie. So this one is cyan blue. It's kind of like a sky blue, I suppose. A little bit runnier paints than I would have liked to do. This is going to be a swipe down the centre, but that's okay. So that is all I am going to put in there. Then I'm going to get my super swiper. Yeah, that's about the width that I need. So these are just soft plastic file dividers that you can cut up or use as whole. They're fantastic for doing swipes and then just washing them off to reuse again. So you can't really get much simpler than that. This is pre-made up Amsterdam white with Floetrol in it. It just helps me create those lacing, the lovely lace. So here you go. It's just simple. Swipe down the centre. That's all I want. Might not even, I might not even worry about that top bit because that will be fine. So I'll just give it this. This is now my heat gun. This is what I use instead of a butane torch. I just find they're so much safer than butane, and they do exactly the same thing. So it's to help bring up the cells, and it also bursts any air bubbles in there. This has some beautiful cells in it. Just thinking, should I? Yeah, I might just finish this off up here with the, just swiping back this way, even though I'm going to cover it up a little bit. But that's all good. I'm happy with that. That is gorgeous. Now for some little blown flowers. Kind of, this is a very dark navy, almost black, just mixed in exactly the same pouring medium, no different. And this is turquoise, so this is no special paint, it's just this one I'm using today is the global paint mixed with a normal pouring medium, so it's not any fancy recipe or anything. And that is the phthalo again. And then I will put a good squirt of my white. I think I need to put a couple more marbles. I'll keep marbles. Put the marbles in the bottom so it helps when you shake up your paint. But I think my stopper is getting a bit oh dear. Oh, technicalities. Might have to, oh no, oh there you go. That might have just about ruined it. It's too much. Okay, let's try this. So I'll just do my skewer in. When I bring you in for the close-up, you will see the lovely lace effect that's got in there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Might do one in the here and one there. Try not to put too much paint on this one. So that was the dark navy, now the turquoise. And get that phthalo blue. Just a small amount, really. You don't need much at all to create a little flower. Let's hope that this white behaves itself. Now that's a little better. It's a little better. Let's try this now. And I'm going to use my skewer to bring the petals so it kind of looks like petals. In a bit. Very nice, very nice. Oops, oops. Do a little baby one over there. Yeah, I think definitely less is best in this. You don't need much paint at all to create these little blooms. And they're just, yeah, they're just done with your normal acrylic paint. There's no special recipe. Actually like it with the darker blue in rather than the turquoise. But definitely can see that less is best when you put in the painting for the blooms. They're definitely an abstract bloom, but they're quite pretty and they're really striking when it's finished and dried. I think I'd like a little bit more of the dark blue in there. I've shown you a little trick. I'll just show you a trick. If you've got too much paint left in the centre, get a syringe. This is just an empty syringe, and you can put it in the centre and suck some of your paint out, because you know you sometimes get big glob of paint left in the centre. Or this is a really good little trick to suction some of your paint out. I'm going to suction some of this paint out, and I'm going to add a bit more of my darker colour. So it's just suctioning a bit of the paint out of the centre there. So it's just a little trick, easy little trick. Oops, go on, and any blobs, just utilise them. And see, that was probably way too much already. We just try it, just have a look at how we go with it. I just like the darker in the centre. Just use your skewer to shape them up a bit. That's all right. That's all right. I think that's lovely. I love it. I might just whiz over it with my heat gun. And do some little tendrils out there. That's fine. Well, there you go. That bottle in the way. Wait on for the dried photos and the, yeah, let me know what you think. And if you've given this particular a coating of your canvas a try, like I said, it really doesn't need anything else. The actual first bit was, you know, looks great. So yeah, just let me know what you think. I will put on some photos of the dry thing and some photos of what it would look like on a wall, which is always good to see. And let me know what you think. So until tomorrow, you lovely people, take care of yourself, and bye for now. Bye for now.